There's a kind of grief that doesn't come from losing someone else, but from releasing who you had to be. The version of you that survived, the one that adapted, the one that knew how to belong. If today feels heavier or softer or tender in a way you can't quite explain, this is not regression. This is grief asking to be witnessed. Welcome, everybody, to today's meditation. I'm Marybeth Hrim. I'm a mental health therapist. I'm a coach. I'm a runner. By now, you may have noticed something surprising. Even when you don't want the old identity back, even when you're relieved to be free, there is still a loss, because that version of you carried weight, made sacrifices, protected you when you didn't have other options. And today's meditation is not about erasing who you were. It's about honoring them without staying there. Grief is not a sign that you choose wrong. It's a sign that something mattered. And before we begin, if these meditations are supporting you, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join me also on Substack, where you can continue these conversations about identity, healing, and living unmasked with honesty and depth. Now, let's slow down and give space to what's already to be felt. So begin to settle in, find a comfortable position that allows your body to soften, seated, lying down, or gently supported. Let go of posture. Let go of holding. If it feels safe, close your eyes. If not, soften your gaze. Take a slow breath in through the nose and a long breath out through the mouth. Let your body know, I'm allowed to feel this. Grief doesn't always arrive with words. Sometimes it shows up as fatigue or nostalgia or a quiet ache you can't locate. Silently say to yourself, something has ended. You don't need to define it clearly. Your nervous system already knows. Bring to mind the version of you that existed before the unmasking. Not the one you judge, but the one who managed. Notice how they held themselves, what they carried, what they were responsible for. This version of you was not weak. They were adaptive. Let yourself notice what that identity gave up. so you could survive. Maybe it was rest, or softness, or truth, or parts of your voice. You don't need to analyze, just acknowledge. Grief is recognition. You may feel sadness rise, or heaviness in the chest, or tears behind the eyes. Let the emotion be here without fixing it. You're not trying to move on. You're letting the truth move through. Softly, silently, or out loud. Repeat. I can grieve what protected me. Again, I honor who I was without returning to. Notice how the body responds. Grief softens when it's respected. Imagine the old identity standing before you. You don't need to push it away. You don't need to hold it close. Perhaps you thank them. Perhaps you offer compassion. Perhaps you simply witness them. There's no right ending here, only honesty. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Feel the steadiness beneath the emotion. Offer yourself these words. I'm allowed to carry grief and grow together. Nothing about this makes me weak. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Take one slow breath in and a long breath out. Notice if the grief feels a little more spacious. Not gone, just held. This is integration. As you move through your day, remember, you are not betraying who you were by becoming who you are. Grief is love, learning a new place to land. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Open your eyes slowly. And come back to the room. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Be gentle with yourself. This kind of grief is sacred. And when you're ready, I'll meet you tomorrow as we continue learning how to stay connected to yourself through whatever arises. And if these meditations support you, please hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm Marybeth Hrim.